everybody, it's Anya, the adult doll and toy collector. Welcome back to the Small Plastic World. This is the second video in a 2-video series about the original Barbie Basics dolls. If you missed the first video, I will link it in the description box down below so you can check it out. With all the talk of the 2025 Barbie Basics line being back, and how great the dolls are, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of look back and see the original lines. As in the previous video, all of these dolls have been redressed, so they're not wearing their original outfits. So today I'm going to start with this doll. This doll is technically part of the little black dress Barbie Basics. Target had an exclusive line of these Barbie Basics dolls, but instead of having a little black dress, they had a little red dress, because red being Target's color. And it's a funny story because I was shopping at Target with my husband and I dragged him over to the toy section and I saw this doll and I literally gasped out loud because she is stunning. And my husband, of all people, he doesn't discourage me from buying dolls, but on the other hand, he doesn't say I ought to buy dolls. Keep that in mind when I tell you, he immediately said, "Oh, you should get her." I almost passed out right there in the aisle at Target from the shock between seeing this gorgeous doll and hearing that. So needless to say, she went straight into my cart, and here she is. Like, if I were moving to a desert island and I could only take few dolls, she would absolutely be brought to the desert island. No offense to the other dolls, of course. They're all wonderful and I would prefer to keep them all, but if someone forced me to choose, she would absolutely make the cut. I wouldn't change a single thing about her, even the posability. I will say, if you're thinking, she looks familiar, it's probably because she has a twin. This doll on the right, you may remember from the previous video, is one of the little black dress dolls. And then clearly Mattel kind of repurposed this doll here into this doll, and I am totally okay with that. Like her twin, this doll has painted green eyes and pretty dramatic eye makeup and a very pretty lipstick. She has absolutely gorgeous curly hair. I've redressed her in these separates. This absolutely beautiful blue blouse. Look at the details on this. Why, oh why can't we have this again, Mattel? The blouse has this real working pocket here on the front. It's got little rhinestones that kind of look like tiny buttons and what looks like an attached belt that does go all the way around. And there's a bow, but actually the blouse opens and closes with metal snaps in the front. And look at the details where there's even a little, I guess, a vent on the little cap sleeves here. So cool. Oh, I just love this. And then this kind of a ruched gray skirt. The skirt opens and closes in the back with snaps. And I added this gold tone necklace. I'm not sure exactly where I got the necklace, so if it looks familiar to you, let me know. It may have been one of the Barbie Basics fashion packs that they sold separately. The doll has painted fingernails and toenails. I chose these sandals. I'm not 100% sure they go with this outfit. I'm open to suggestions, so if you have any, definitely comment and let me know. Next, we have this beautiful doll. She has painted brown eyes and a beautiful pink colored lip. I love her hair. You know, she's got bangs and then her hair is just kind of straight. She's got painted nails, kind of this darker pink color, very pretty. And I just put her in this kind of a black sleeveless top. This top actually opens and closes with Velcro, and these gold pants from the Barbie Loves Elvis doll that sort of looks like Priscilla Presley. The pants open and close with a metal snap, and then just these gold shoes to complete the look. And I put this gold necklace on just for an accessory. Next is this beautiful doll. I actually got her on clearance at Target. I was really, really happy. She has painted light brown eyes and a pretty pink lip with a little overpaint there. It's kind of unusual on Barbies to have such a short hairstyle, but I really like it. And there's a lot of product in it, so it's not going anywhere. I think this is actually the dress that this doll originally came in, but I think it looks pretty on her too. The dress has a really cool, off one shoulder design with a little keyhole here, and it opens and closes in the back with metal snaps. She does have painted nails, but they're very neutral, so it's almost hard to see. And then I put her in these cool black sandals that have painted silver details. And last but not least, I have one of the Kens from this line. This was the first Barbie Basics line that actually had male dolls in it. And this doll had kind of an unusual face, or I thought it was unusual. It's unusual to me, and I thought it looked really cool. And I liked his rooted hair, so I had to pick him up. If you know which face this is, comment and let me know. Is it the Edward from Twilight face? He's got painted kind of hazily light brown eyes and rooted hair with a ton of product in it. I remember back in the day a lot of people washed it out, mainly also maybe to get rid of this. Is this a ducktail? What is this? I'm really afraid to wash the hair because I'm afraid it won't look right after I wash it. If you have any tips or advice about that, definitely comment and let me know. He basically has a Model Muse version of the Ken body, so he also has 5 basic points of articulation: head, shoulder, and hip, and that's it. These are his original jeans. They're very nicely made. These are real pockets in the back, and there are real tiny belt loops, although how you would get an actual belt of any kind through there, I do not know. And they actually open and close in the front with a snap. There's a faux metal button and faux rivets, which again, really nice details. I got the fashion pack that came out that had this black shirt in it, and I put it on him. It has faux buttons on the front, but then it opens and closes with one snap, so it kind of wants to open all the time. Kind of wish it had another snap here just to keep it closed, but whatever. And I think these might be his original shoes. Not 100% sure. I don't know why they don't use this face mold more often for Kens. Or if they have and I'm just unaware of it, definitely let me know. So what about you? Do you have some of these Barbie Basics jeans dolls? Did you pick up any of the Target red dress dolls? Do you have a favorite out of these 4 that you would choose if you were moving to a desert island and could only take a few dolls? Definitely comment and let me know. Thank you so much for joining me for this second video about the original Barbie Basics. If you like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.